that's my next point after is Dan Lanning's adjustments and the adjustments he made defensively after giving up 34 points last week to James Madison, 500 total yards, 99-yard fourth quarter drive where he was not happy after the game. Give Dan Lanning a lot of credit in this one. Kudos to him and what he was able to do. I think his message worked. Whatever he said to his guys in the locker room, it definitely worked after you give up 34 points and then you give up 0 to Texas Tech. So that's pretty impressive, no matter who you are. Again, like we said, Thieneman and Betcher were phenomenal, just tackling machines out there. 24 total tackles between the two of them. Mateo Uyunglele had a sack and a strip fumble in this one. Just ripped the ball out of Baron Morton's hands. That was in the red zone already, which the very next play led to a touchdown for Oregon. So yeah, credit Dan Lanning and the adjustments he made defensively. Going to have to keep that up against Indiana. So, which was the only game they've lost this season. We'll obviously do our preview next week for that game and make a pick. But they gave up 30 points to Indiana in the first game. So going to have to figure that out and find some mismatches this time around on how to avoid that. I do think Dante Moore will be more ready for this IU defense this time around. That was the only game that really gave him true fits. Thought he passed the test yesterday. Really thought he passed the test against the nation's best defense in Texas Tech. So I give him a lot of credit there. Was dialed in early. Moore was dialed in early. They the first quarter. I forget how many total plays they ran compared to Texas Tech, but it was like Tech had only ran 6 total plays in the first quarter, and Oregon had been on the field for 12 total minutes. So it was just he had 200 yards in midway through the second quarter, and I was like, oh my God, he is shredding this Texas Tech defense. Then they got to dial it back. Weren't as aggressive late in the game. Obviously, didn't throw the ball as much the second half. Still thought Moore was fantastic. 71 passing grade against this team. 34 total yards. No touchdowns to 1 interception. But I don't think his box score tells the true story. Dante Moore was deadly lethal in this game. Deadly accurate. Believe he only missed 6 of his throws. Over 70% completion percentage. We know about his accuracy. We know about his calmness. And to do this on the biggest stage in the Orange Bowl, I mean, man, just phenomenal game out of Moore. He continues to impress me, continues to rise up my draft board, and it's why he's QB1 for this 2026 draft. I think he has passed every test with flying colors, and we'll see if he can do it versus IU. That's the only test he has not passed yet this season. So we'll see how he does next week. Can't wait to preview that game and see how he will perform against the elite IU defense.